Ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Anxiety and Boredom, it is the Dogman Show.
Good evening, and welcome to another taste of pain. In the past, many people have tried to bring you stories about boring nobodies with happy endings that go nowhere. Today is not one of those days. Today, we're bringing you Dogman's Eye on Truth. We're here with a real person to ask real questions about a story that's happening and hasn't ended yet. Just like everything else, good dreams, bad dreams, they have no beginning, they have no end. They just are. You've all seen Inception. But, just like anything else, it all starts with one question. What's your name? What do we call you?
My name's Tide Tapia. I like going by my first name now, just Tide, that's it.
Tide, I'm Dogman, and I'm here to ask you, what do you think about living in the modern world?
What I think about living in the modern world, my outlook on it is just money doesn't mean everything to me. I just don't want to be struggling, so it's just work, and I guess we're creatures of habit, so we're making the right habits.
Speaking of creatures of habit, we kind of build up a lot of bad habits over a lifetime.
Sure.
I've had to deal with drinking. I've had to deal with a lot of, I like the way you put it, illicit substances, illegal drugs.
Yes, sir.
That's a very polite way to put it. And we're all trying to grow. We're all trying to heal individually. Would you care to share any of your thoughts on?
Oh yeah, man, we could go on forever, so I'll keep it short. But yeah, with addiction, somewhere where I'm kind of at in my life right now is taking back control of my life, whether it's depression, addiction, and kind of just putting the handcuffs and arresting these habits that we got. I'm dealing with a couple myself, but you know, I'm fighting my demons every day. I'm not perfect, but like they say, don't let your demons drag you to hell and introduce them to heaven. So
understood. Moving on, as far as personal demons and things like that, we have a lot of people dealing with anxiety and depression. These things often they pop up when you're trying to get clean. When you give up booze, when you give up dope, you give up whatever. You give up even like a very serious relationship.
oh.
Life changes, really dramatic life changes. They often affect a person's mood, their emotions, their mind. And getting clean is no exception.
Just the fact that you brought up relationships, man. A little bit about me, man. Yeah, just got out of a 4-year relationship. You know what I mean? You know, and
well, yeah,
there's a lot of different things mixed in. There's a lot of things that play a factor with you when you're in recovery and fighting addiction and fighting your demons, whether it's mental health, whatever period. You know what I'm saying? So.
I know when you're going through the program, they say you're supposed to wait a year after getting clean before you start to date, and you're never supposed to date in program.
But what if you're with somebody before you go to the program? That was my case. So
break up with them unless you have kids.
Yeah. And so you know, so my name's Tide Tapia. I'm 26 years old. I don't have any kids. And yeah.
And you are free to do what you want.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As far as relationships go, there's nothing holding you back. Want to see a cool magic trick?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you gotta like it.
Thank you.
So, I wanted to bring up fentanyl.
Okay.
They're cutting everything with it. It's all over the streets. There's fucking billboards about it. Have you ever tried it?
Oh yeah, for hell yeah, I have.
That is fucking
That's an understatement.
Insanely strong. That is a drug that will just, man, it will knock your fucking socks off. And I can, before I talk shit about a lot of things, and once you actually try the drugs, you're like, oh, well, that's what all the fuss is about.
Yeah.
But then you see what it does to people, right? You see what it does to yourself, to your relationships, to your mind. I mean, for all the people out there that are trying to get a hold of themselves, people who are already clean, they're trying to stay strong, and then there's people that don't even know that they have a problem yet. What are your thoughts? What are the benefits of getting clean?
Whoa, man, benefits. We'll just touch the surface on a little bit of this subject.
Yeah.
But yeah. The benefits. First, let's get into some of the cons. Man, lose your life. You know what I'm saying?
Of not getting clean. Yeah.
If not getting clean, you know what I'm saying? You mess your head up, you might not come back. But the benefits, man, there's so many more. You know what I'm saying? Good health, better sleep, longevity. You know what I'm saying? Nutrition. You know, there's a lot of different things that play a factor. Sometimes if you have mental health problems, something that you could, I'm sorry, yeah, let's pass. I got a little distracted there.
Cool. Do you think that love is real? Do you think it's something we should pursue? Or do you think we should have just as much fucking fun as possible and try to treat each other right? Do you think that that's...
Man, yeah, I think it's about having as much fun as possible and treating each other right, because you're going to probably lose the relationship anyway if you don't do that.
Benevolent hedonism.
Yeah, and really staying best friends, because I feel like that's what the relationship is. And once you kind of lose that, then everything kind of starts slipping away from you. So have as much fun as possible, and loyalty is a big thing. You know,
relationship without trust is not a relationship at all.
Oh, it's not. And I've dealt with that, and I've dealt with the jealousy thing, and everything. Vice versa. A little bit of jealousy is okay in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But
it
once
makes
you
you feel wanted.
excessive, yeah, it makes you feel wanted. And you're obsessive, then that's where you got the problem. So right now in my life, I'm working on a lot of my character defects and a lot of things that I lost sight of with the addiction, and I'm getting back on the right page with myself. You know what I'm saying? So
nice.
It's a self-healing type of self-care type of era in my life. You know, as we're starting the new year, January 1st, bro. Happy New Year.
Happy New
You
Year.
know what I'm saying? And let's let this be our year.
Hopefully. We're back around in the 20s again, so turning of the century and such, right? We're gonna be hopefully able to start being new people, but that's a fantasy, because we're always stuck being the people we were. We're just gonna be hopefully better versions, right? Because you don't ever want to forget where you came from.
Ever.
You don't want to forget even good, bad, whatever, all the shit that's gone down in the past. It builds you, right, as a person.
Sure. Because everything that you go through in your life makes you the man that you are today. That's my philosophy. You know, so I wouldn't change a thing. I said this is the worst year of my life, and I kept dwelling on that, but it was actually the best year of my life. You know why? Because I showed myself what I'm never going back to, bro. You know what I'm saying? This made me hungrier than ever.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's something money can't buy.
Speaking of money, do you think that there is an appropriate amount of money? Do you think that people will always just want more?
Oh yeah. And everything talking about this year that we just came in today. My main thing in life is not settling for where I'm at. Never settle. You know what I'm saying? Always be ambitious. Always want more. You know what I'm saying? Not with a greedy amount. Everything in life needs moderation, of course. But what I'm saying is never settle where you're at.
Who is, in your opinion, who was the smartest person you've ever met?
I can't say it's just one person, man. It's been a lot. You know, I feel like the worst thing you can become in life is unteachable. And I stay being a sponge and soaking up everything I can from different intelligent people.
Okay, let me rephrase the question.
Who's my hero?
What was the smartest thing you ever seen somebody do, and what was the dumbest that you could think
The
of?
smartest thing I ever seen somebody do, not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm doing it. Just graduated an inpatient program, 90 days, sober living for 90 days, still an outpatient. And I'm going back to the program, even though it's not because I don't have nowhere to go out here. I got everywhere to go. You know what I'm saying? And I got all the people to be clean for. My family, my friends, and things are too good if I'm just getting a glimpse and I don't want to mess things up. You know what I'm saying? So that was the smartest and dumbest thing is picking up that drug.
Getting there in the first place.
Exactly.
Fucking A. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, picking up a little bit, I gotta ask you, is there anything that stands out to you we're talking as far as good, bad. Is there a memory that something you'll never forget ever?
Oh, there's a lot of those. I got a memory like an elephant, man.
The first thing that comes to
First thing that comes to my mind, my dad telling me, son, don't try to be somebody to a bunch of nobodies. That's ugly.
Wise words.
Sorry.
Is there, in your opinion, anything that is untouchable, like something you shouldn't make fun of? Or do you think everything is fair game as far as comedy goes?
No, everything's not fair game. There's just some subjects, boundaries of respect you just don't touch on, man. You know what I'm saying? Out of, like people's mom. You don't ever talk about someone's mom, man. I don't care. You talk about my mom, man. I'm my mom. I'm trying to be a better person in my life, but things are gonna get ugly. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
I think it's cute, but it'll get ugly as a shark bite.
Oh, yeah. Shark bite. Hoo-ha. If you can go to any country in the world and just live there forever, where would you go?
Me and my close friend were talking about the other day, man. Paris, Rome. I gotta see the Eiffel Tower. That's my one place I got an obsession with.
Oh man, there's food. They like to smash out there too, so you're gonna be getting a lot of trim.
Man.
C'est bon. It is good. That is good. Parlez-vous français? No.
No.
Bummer. It's something to invest in, especially if you're going out there, because even if I'm told, if you make even like the slightest effort to speak French, that they will fucking be super nice to you.
Oh, I'm at the Rosetta Stone that then.
Plus, I mean, it opens up your dating options, because there's a lot of French-speaking countries out there, to be real.
Man, my dating options already opened up too much, man. I need to kick back on that a little bit.
I said that earlier too. Most people don't need two of anything unless it's a girlfriend, and then maybe a couple are invited.
Man, I can just imagine, man. That'll probably be a murder case right there, man. I don't know, man.
So if they all get along though, is that okay?
Nah, man. I'm a woman type of guy, man.
Interesting. I'm a no woman type of guy because I've been single for like a fucking year and it's killing me. I've been trying to date though, man.
I've been single for a month, man.
Couple of girls, man, but it's been bullshit.
Yeah.
What is the worst date you've ever been on?
I got catfished one time, man. You know what I'm saying? A girl didn't look how she looked on social media, bro.
Oh my god.
Was checking out.
You get a fistful of huevos or what? Was it dude?
Nah. I'd probably be locked up right now if that was the case. I think I could tell T girl. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him out there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't known to judge anybody.
Alright, what's the best date you've ever been on?
Man, well, if any of these girls see this, man, they're gonna get pretty jealous, but...
You don't have to name names.
I know. That's the thing. The best date I've been on, man. Well, I can say when I met a person, if she ever sees, do you remember when we met right there on, right there behind where the San Joaquin River is, right there by GB3, called the park. You know what I'm saying? The sun was going down, and we met. She was walking up, I was walking up. I'm a diehard Lakers fan, and she had a Lakers shirt on, man.
Rocking the purple and gold.
Yes, sir. I believe that. And we walked up to each other, man, and I think right off the bat we hit it off. You know what I mean? We had met over Instagram, and we started kissing, and that was the best relationship I had. That lasted about a good over 12 months.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Really? It blossomed into a relationship. That's fucking impressive.
Oh, she was mine the moment I laid eyes on her, man.
Off of what is it? Tinder, you said?
Nah, Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Fucking A. It's the romance.
I was in the DMs, man, and next thing you know, I was trying to make her my BM.
BM?
Baby mama.
Oh my god! I was like, oh, I thought they were making a shit joke or something. It blew my mind. Yeah, BM. That's funny. I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start using that in video. That's funny as shit, dude. Alright. If you... Fuck it. Now we're getting a little serious. If you had to do it over, knowing what you know now, you start over as a kid. What do you do? What do you do different? What's the first thing you do change?
I'm pursuing basketball and my athleticism all the way. I feel like I could have been playing on a high level.
Really?
Yes, sir.
You certainly have the energy.
Sure, thank you.
So, you said you were Lakers, man. I'm assuming that's your basketball team across the board. Sports in general. I mean, you seem to be an athletics-minded individual. Like, do you follow any other sports? Do you have any other teams you want to fucking
That I want to shout out.
give your love? Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out. I got Lakers. Love for Fresno State basketball. Love for Paul George. He came out of Fresno State. He's doing big things, man. You know what I mean? And he never stopped representing Fresno State. You know what I mean? Represent my hometown, but just Lakers. I like all sports. I can play every sport. Handball.
So
football.
what's your football team?
I like the Raiders, but I just don't. Football is not one of the things. But yeah, shout out to the Raiders though. Lakers and Raiders, off top.
What are your thoughts on them moving?
Man, well, I'm gonna stay down with them no matter what. It's still the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, silver
Las
black to the
Vegas
bone.
or
Win, lose, or
Oakland.
tie. Raiders till you die.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I got that from liking them because my uncle likes them.
Yeah, I was born into the dynasty. I'm not even like a sports ball guy. I fucking hate sports. I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
But I know that if someone asks me, hey, what's your football team?
Yeah.
It's Raiders, motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is Raider country.
Yes, sir. But basketball.
You're in Denver. So that's
Yeah.
Raider country, bitch.
But basketball, I'm passionate about it, man. I'm knowledgeable about every player in the game. Currently in ex-NBA players, I'm only 5'10". So one of my favorite players is Nate Robinson. He's only 5'9", 5'time dunk champion.
So is he all speed? Is he a shooter? What's that?
Oh man, he got some 40 inch vertical. Maybe
Shit.
like a 50. He's a 5-time dunk champion and he's 5'9".
Boy's a grasshopper. He's got a
Sure,
lead.
Nate Robinson. So he could have played in the NFL. He could have did a couple things. But I like him. I like Allen Iverson, 6 foot. Chris Paul, 6 foot. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
likes big names. Though.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
those
no,
are
I'm telling you,
Boys are known.
I'm gonna tell you all 6 foot and under guards, point guards, because that's my height.
Hey, that's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling you that. But yeah, Isaiah Thomas, he's.
I didn't even put that together. I thought you were just naming off like talented motherfuckers.
I know the whole NBA, but I know those are all 6 foot and under guards.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm in a fucking 6'1", man. I'm barely over it. But I've noticed. Have you noticed this too? I don't know if you agree with it. Height for dudes is different than it is for females. A really tall woman will kind of be uncomfortable. Really tall guy would be like, all right, I'm cool with that. Like sometimes would offer like being tall is awkward. I'm tall as fuck, and being tall, like hitting your head on shit, not having enough leg room, fucking turning around and knocking shit over unintentionally, whatever.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time when you felt like you were too big for the room?
No, because I got an older brother, he's 6'6".
No shit.
We got different dads. Yeah, he has scoliosis. He's really supposed to be about 6'8". But yeah, that's why I got into basketball.
That's one thing. The downside is the back shit.
Yeah.
For being big. Oh man, you mentioned your family. How many siblings? Brothers, sisters?
I got
Pass.
I'm sorry. What's it? No. What's 159? Do I got siblings? I'm sorry. Yeah. I got one older brother. He's 26.
Right on.
And I got a little sister. She's about 13, 14. Sorry, Emily. I don't know. Isaac. He's 18. And yeah. So
Oh,
two brothers and one older brother and one older sister. And
You get along with them?
yeah, I get along with them.
Right
I
on.
gotta further my relationship with my younger brother and sister. But me and my brother are extremely close. He's incarcerated right now, but we're extremely close.
I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, he gets out
are they
January
dealing with the same
13th.
bullshit?
Yeah, he gets out January 13th of this month. I just had a nephew. He didn't get a chance to meet him, but
Fucking hate them.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna say, is there anything we can close on? We've introduced you now to the people. They know a little bit of what you're about. We're gonna close on your thoughts. Is there anything the people should know? Anything you want to leave them with until we move to the next interview?
Yeah, guys, don't give up on life, man. It's not about how you fall, it's about how you get back up. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how you take a hit, it's about how you absorb the hit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about tenacity, not giving up, relentless efforts. If you're relentless in your efforts, you can't beat somebody that don't want to lose. Shit.
Words to live with. And remember, always come back for more, because we're here for you at the Dogman Show.